Welcome in. We are going to play a game of grass. This is just the demo, so we're just going to check out and see what we can do. But let's jump right into this one. So welcome to the game of grass. Wave the sword over the grass to get cash. Buy upgrades using the buttons in the top left of the screen. Hotkeys 1 and 2. Right click and drag to pan the camera and scroll up and down to zoom in and out. Collect all the things and have fun. Okay. Okay, that's pretty big. And as we cut grass, we make money. Up at the top right-hand corner, you can see the money that we have. Which seems to be quite a bit. Let's buy something. All right, circling bird seems like a good thing to do. So we'll buy one of those. What's in this one? Wombo combo and side slash. We'll buy the combo. Can we buy anything else? Nope. Gotta cut some grass now. Look at the little birdies. The birdies flying around our grass. Can't have it. So it looks as we cut this, the grass does grow pretty quickly, it seems. Maybe I like. Oh, rain! Rain! It's growing so fast in the rain. Take advantage. We got 10K. That's crazy. What's a grass ponder? Increases the grass spawn rate. Sleeping cat we can't afford. Marketing increases the height for your grass. Sell your grass for more cash. We're going to buy max of what we can get for that, and then buy another set of birds and another set of birds. So we got a ton of birds now. Man, we make money so fast. Usually these games take a little while. There's a bear up there. I wonder if it's better to try to clear like even this little stuff or just to let it go. Like how much do you think this little bit of grass is even worth? Or something like this is worth a ton of money. We're up to 32,000. Buy a grass ponder, some more marketing, and beet plot. A row of beets. Okay, well, let's buy a beet, I guess. And a beet collector. And a beet gatherer. Perfect. And we'll buy some more birds. That looks like it's going to be some sort of passive income down there. So, that'd be nice. What do we get from the beets? 150 bucks, that's pretty good. And we have our one ponder guy, he's just kind of hanging out. We need some more rain. Where was that rain? Yeah, well, we seem to do pretty well considering our sword is pretty small. Let's go into 2. We're gonna upgrade to the copper sword. Another wombo combo. And then more marketing. And more marketing. We're going to auto buy that for now. Because the more money we make per grass, the faster it'll be to upgrade, I think. And this combo bar is hard to keep up. We're only at 1 combo. That's a woolly mammoth. That's a woolly mammoth. What world do we live on? What world is this that we're living in? Copper sword is much bigger. Need grass. Yes, it's raining. Come on, take advantage of the rain. We definitely need the spawn rate to be increased. So instead of auto buying, since we're up to 11, we're gonna buy the birds. Another beet plot, another beet collector, another beet gatherer, and more birds, and more birds. This should increase how fast our grass respawns now. Look at that guy. He's out here with shirtless. He's ripped. And then that person's in a parka. So what's the weather outside? What do we assume the temperature is? That one guy is shirtless and the other guy's in a parka. This rain coming in is clutch, though. Get as much of this as we can. Up to a crazy amount of money. Let's go back in. We're gonna buy some oranges. When you cut your grass, you have a chance of finding an orange. Okay. A cow gives a 1% multiplier to grass value. So we should buy the cow. And then more marketing. More grass ponder, more birds, more beets, gem seeker. Each gem seeker increases your chance of finding gems. We should probably buy that. Buy Betsy again. Some more grass and the bird. Can we buy max birds? No, not yet. More beets, since they're passive. And then, oh, look, they're oranges. Those are like $400. They're worth a ton of money. There are little beet farmers down here. They're just doing such good work. I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll help you. Don't worry. There says there's gems. I wonder how often those pop up. Betsy, you ain't doing nothing. Help me cut the grass. All right, we're up to 1 million. So side slash. We'll increase our combo. That is very expensive. We're gonna buy all the birds. As many of those as we can. As many of Betsy as we can. Alright, so we're gonna go back out, cut some grass. Look at that little side swipe. What does that do on its own? Oh, that takes out a big old chunk. Betsy, you're still not doing anything. Our grass is growing back really fast now. And just like that, we're back up to 2 million. We're getting circled by birds, though, which means that they're plotting our death. I don't make the rules. That's just how it works. And we're up to 4 million. We're going to max buy our grass ponders. We're going to buy a sleeping cat, which does what? Doubles grass spawn rate. We can't max out marketing yet. We're gonna auto buy that because I want to get that as high as we can, since that's more money for us. Look at all the people hanging out watching. I don't know if you can see it, but our money does go down once we hit the upgrade, which we're fully maxed. So we're gonna buy max of the cow and go auto buy for beets. Which means the rows are just going to keep appearing. Another row of beets. Another row of beets. They're not going to be... my workers aren't going to be able to handle this. Look at the little cat. Look at the cat. All right, let me help you. Look at all that money. All right, let's get some more money. Let's max out these beets. Look, Betsy actually was moving there. Did you see that? Look at all the animals we have. Is that a walrus? Where are we? That's a penguin. Why are we here? What is this place? And we're still cutting some grass. We're up to... I'm assuming that's maxed out now. No, that is really expensive. Let's max out the cow. Nope. Let's max out the beet multiplier. Beet collector. Beet gatherer. Gem seeker. Bluegrass, what is that? Much more valuable, but we need 5 million for that. Increase our combo and our side slash. And then we're up to a 3 times combo, it looks like. So all the higher we can get now. That's still quite a bit. We're making a ton of money. Every time the grass grows in, we're in great shape. 8 million. 10 million. Let's get to 15 and see what we can upgrade. we should buy that bluegrass since it's worth more money. Oh, we're past our goal. So let's buy bluegrass. Oh, geez, that brought up a bunch of new things we can buy. Butterflies, which increases the amount of grass per spawn. More grass ponders, more marketing. We can buy lemons, which we'll do. Turnips, Hank the cow. A licking cat, which doubles grass spawn rate. And then beat the demo at 1 billion. So we're gonna buy the licking cow, or cat. And then we're gonna buy as many Betsy as we can. Many beet collectors as we can. Beet gatherer, gem seeker. We'll buy some butterflies. Buy some more grass ponders. We'll buy more marketing. We'll buy turnips, which then gives us turnip collector, turnip gatherer, turnip plots, and multipliers. We should max that out if we can. We'll buy Hank the cow and upgrade him once. We'll max out that one. Now we're gonna auto buy the beets just so we can finish that up. And our grass is blue. Look how pretty it is. We're getting $5,000 per orange. And now if we come down here, oh, hold on. We gotta get the grass while it's raining. By upgrading the grass, did we get any new swords? A bigger sword would be nice. But we got all these turnips down here now. And all the beets that they still can't keep up with. And we're at 35 million. So let's go steel sword, 2 million. Let's buy that. And shadow shuriken. Let's buy that twice. More side slash. Looks like we finished our beets. Let's max out Betsy if we can. We're gonna auto buy the gems for a second. Oh, this sword's huge. We don't have to worry about anything now. We do need more turnip collectors, though. Whoa, look at the shadow behind it. That seems to do pretty good. It's not that big, though, so, like, it kind of is the same size as our sword. Not how much it's actually helping. Alright, we're at 8 million. Are we finished? And we're at level 15. We need to get more turnip collectors. So we'll buy as many as we can there. As many as we can there. Buy some more butterflies. And more Hank the cow. And more turnips. And more marketing. Got some grass. That seems to do a lot of, like, it kind of lags behind us, so it seems to help out if we miss anything. I think we need to help them collect some of these. There's so many beets and turnips just laying around that we're losing money. 45 million. We're getting there. I think, should we invest in marketing again? That seemed to work for us the first time around. So let's go as many marketing as we can. And then more turnip collector. And then beet collector, beet gathering. More Hank the cow. And then we're gonna go... we'll go auto buy marketing until we finish that out. It's like $9,000 per orange now. We're gonna need to get the grass to respawn more now since our sword is so big. Okay, we bought the next upgrade. This thing helps a lot. This is so fast. I wonder what these other plots over here are for. Okay. Cut up the turnips, cut up the beets. Helping them out. We're at 15 million. One swipe through the grass seems to give us about another 15. Marketing's at 39, so I think we just need one more marketing. And then we could start working on our spawn rate of the grass, since it kind of does spawn in pretty slow. go. That puts our marketing maxed. Let's buy as many butterflies as we can, as many grass ponders. We're gonna go auto buy butterflies, but you can see them flying around the field there. The faster the grass grows in, the faster we make money. The more upgrades we get. Which is realistically the only reason I'm here, is to upgrade. I could take 19 million and live on that forever. I think we're maxed out at this point. We have to. The upgrade can't be that expensive. Yeah, butterflies are maxed out. Let's max out Betsy. Man, still can't max her out. Bee collectors. We're gonna buy some more grass ponder. About more turnips. Get out of here so we can get the grass while it's raining. Betsy's moving now. Look at Betsy when she goes. Look, she's still bouncing around. Hank, you got a ways to go, my guy. Alright, let's go increase our combo once and our side slash once. And let's max out Betsy. So now everything at the top is maxed out. What about beet collecting? No. Beet gathering is maxed. We're gonna auto buy grass ponder so we can spawn in more grass. What is this little thing right here? Is it a trophy? What is that? If it's a trophy for collecting beets, they're not very good at it. Betsy, what are you looking like now? Meow, 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 meow. Look at Betsy go. I don't even need to cut the grass anymore. Betsy's great. What? Oh, I missed the level. What level we are? Combo is 3.5 now. $35 for grass ponders. We're still cruising here. Maybe we should go in and take off auto buy. We need some more turnip gatherers. Up to 12. Up to 8. Take the cow. 17. We're almost... alright, we have as many turnips as we can get. We're gonna upgrade Hank again. And again. Our collectors to collect faster. I mean, look at those mountains of turnips and beets, though. So I guess I can't be too harsh on them. Let's get up to 200 million and see what we can upgrade then. Trying to max out everything before we beat the demo. Also have to get to $1 billion, which seems like it's going to take not that long, but it took me a few minutes here. Alright, what else can we buy? Beet collector, gem seeker. Let's try to max that out. We need one more level for that one. More for turnip gathering. More for Hank. Maybe we should invest in combo wombo just to have a higher combo, which should make more money in theory. What does that cost us? 120. We're almost there. We're gonna buy it. That's more than it is to beat the game. Hopefully that helps. It's a 4 times multiplier. We're getting 13,000 per orange and gem and lemon. And we're quickly cruising through the money. 150 million again. Grass is growing back nice and quick. Back to 200. We're going to finally finish Gem Seeker. And then add add to the grass ponder. And that one we can auto buy. So we're going to go and put that back on until we finish it. It's like 100 and something million just for a single upgrade now, which is insane. There we go. Where's the rain? We need some rain. That'll help us get some money. Yeah, we need to help them collect some of these beets and turnips. Costing me money. Alright, they're at one more level for the grass ponders. Which I think is probably like 200 million. Somewhere around there. I wonder if there's any more upgrades to the sword. I mean, it's pretty big as is. Yet again, you're costing me money. Speed it up. And there we go. They should be maxed out now. They are. So we need beet collectors, Hank the cow, turnip gatherers and collectors, which we're gonna buy more of those, and then beat the demo and upgrade side slash one more time, and the shadowy shuriken, whatever you want to call it. Shuriken is what it actually is, but you can call it whatever you want. We're just gonna save some money real fast, and then we'll try to buy the rest of our upgrades. All right, so it's been like 1 minute, one rainstorm, and we're up to almost $600 million. So let's see what we can buy. Can we finally finish Beet Collector? No. That's insane. What about, well, we can do this one. Finish off Turnip Gathering. Hank the Cow, we can get up to 14. And these we could still do, but they're kind of expensive. Oh, rain. The most expensive things it seems to buy, like to max, is the collectors, like the beet and turnip collectors. When in reality, it's just so easy for us to come down here and just swipe them all up. Have no problem whatsoever. So it almost doesn't even seem worth buying. I do really want to get Hank all the way up so he can match Betsy jumping around the grass like that. We are now up to 14,000 per orange and lemon. So almost back to 500 already. So let's go in here. 16, 14. It's gonna be a slow burn, that's for sure. So give me a few minutes. I'm gonna save over $1 billion, I think, and then I will be right back. So just in a couple minutes, we made over $2 billion, which means I could end the demo here, but I think I'm gonna buy some more upgrades. So let's buy the next combo. Let's max out our side slash. Let's buy another shadowy shuriken. Let's try to upgrade our beet collector, which we cannot, which that's now $1 billion. Turnip collector we could still get pretty easily, and Hank the cow we're 4 upgrades away. So we gotta continue grinding away here. It seems like a lot of our money now is coming from our turnips and our beets. We get so much money just from collecting these, where if we had collectors that worked a little bit faster, we'd be making a ton of money. So we're missing a lot of money because we just can't collect them fast enough. By the time they put them back in, the ones up here have already grown and they pick those up again. So these ones at the bottom never get picked up. So back at 300 million already, no problem. And we could get a max combo of 7 with 4.5 times multiplier. Some rain is gonna really help here. Amp up how much money we make. What is it per upgrade? So Hank the Cow once. And we need 400 million for that one. Turnip Collector, which is only 200. Try him again. 300 now. This is insane. 12 billion for the new combo. Another billion to finish that off. So more turnip collectors should help how fast we get money. And Hank he's cruising now. He's cruising. Not as fast as Betsy, but he's cruising. We got all these animals up here. I don't know why a lot of them are sea creatures, but it is what it is. Just look at all this money we're missing out on down here. Alright, another one for Hank. Since it's not really making that much of a difference now, I am just gonna save the billion and the demo. No point in grinding when we can't unlock anything new. Shouldn't take very long. And after a literal minute, we're almost at a billion. There we go, hit a billion, and we're gonna beat the demo. There we go, we did it. We beat the demo version of Game of Grass. The full game contains 6 tiers of grass, more insane weapons, animals, birds, and a whole lot of stuff. At least that's what they tell us here. So, yeah, that's Game of Grass. If you want me to play the full version of this game when it releases, let me know. Like and share this video because it helps out my channel. And as always, I will see you in the next one.